Hello, fellow Texas bicyclists. This is Rick Ankrum. Today's April the 27th, 2013. I want to give a recap of my ride from Kingwood to Splendora and back to Kingwood. The rain tried to thwart me today as I was walking out of the house getting ready to go to the garage and get my bike and get started. A few sprinkles fell down, but they didn't last long, and I decided to go ahead because it wasn't raining, and so I soldiered on. I took off and went, started on the back streets getting out of Kingwood, headed towards US 59. Normally when I go to Splendora, I go up the US 59 service road, but today, as I was ad-libbing a little bit on the route, when I got to Loop 494, I thought, well, I'll just go Loop 494. That's a road that parallels US 59 for a while. And so I took that, rode on that to Roan Forest, and Loop 494 ends there. While I was going up Loop 494, I thought I saw the first evidence of love bugs. These are a pesky little black bug that flies around, and at certain times in the spring they come out in swarms. It's not unusual to see cars and trucks with the front ends just covered in black dead love bugs. They're a bear to get off. Over the years I have found out that the terminal velocity for a love bug is about 19 miles an hour. When I'm biking and I hit a batch of those riding about 19 miles an hour, they go splat on my helmet and glasses and about anything else. Except my skin, that's too soft. But anything hard, they end up splatted. But anyway, I went to Splendora. I got up there. The wind was not real bad today going north, but when I turned at Splendora and headed back south, the wind was definitely in my face, and it was a struggle. Some of the service around the US 59 southbound service road from Splendora, there's a few inclines that you go up and down, rolling. Generally it's not enough to think of beyond flat, but when the wind's in your face, there is the wind, or the inclines make a big difference. Particularly the biggest one, well actually there's two. There's one just south of Splendora before you get to the road that goes into Patton Village. But then from there, between that road and State Route 242, there's a significant incline that you go up. Both of those were a struggle. When I got home, I found that the wind was out of the south-southeast at 15 miles an hour. That's why I was having trouble. Well, the day's ride ended up being 38.3 miles, average speed 15.3 miles per hour, which is the same as yesterday's. My mileage for the April is moving right along. I've gotten it up to 600, let me look here a second and see, 675.91 miles for the month of April. My goal is 720, so I'm getting close. 3 days left to go those final 45 miles to get on there. Overall, the ride was great today. My legs were in good shape. I did watch the Tour of Romandy earlier before I went biking, and I saw some guys there that were riding in a whole lot colder weather. It was like 6 degrees Celsius and to a -2 degrees Celsius, so that would be in the high 20s to high 30s. When I did get back home, my wife came out and told me that there was some rainstorms headed our way, and as I was walking from the garage to the house, I could hear the thunder in the distance. So, but overall, the rain didn't get me. The first few streets, by the time I got out to Loop 494, the sun was peeking out through the clouds, and the roads were dry, and it was a great ride. Enjoyed it. Hopefully I get to ride tomorrow, and I will report back then. Hope you enjoy your ride. I did.